Okay, welcome everyone to our extraordinary opportunity webinar this morning. We are very, very lucky and blessed and grateful to have none other than the co-founder, one of the co-founders and the vice president of Isagenix, Kathy Coover, on with us. She has amazingly said yes to just coming on and having a really casual chat. We are very lucky in Australia to have Isagenix as a company, and we're going into momentum again. So if you're a guest on this call, welcome. We're so excited to have you on. I'm obviously host, but whoever has invited you onto this call, I'm going to share my story in a second, but I really encourage you to ask your guests, the person that's invited you on, ask their story as well, because everybody has a remarkable story to share, and it's all thanks to this company. So why I am speaking to you on this wild in Perth Saturday morning is because I said yes to Isagenix 3.5 years ago. I was someone who ate incredibly clean. I was exercising like a maniac. And although I looked good essentially by societal standards, I really didn't feel well. And I know many can relate. And I wasn't happy with my normal. And my normal was, I was getting 8 hours of sleep at night, but I was still waking up tired, which, I was frustrating. I would go to the gym and I just wasn't getting the results that I felt I deserved. I ate incredibly clean, but I had digestive disharmony and I just lacked energy all the time. So I was very conscious. I recognized that it was probably something going on the inside, and I actually set out to find a cleanse. I was lucky enough to find that from a complete stranger in a cafe by the name of Peter Kelly, who's a best friend today. And as I said, that was 3.5 years ago. Now, when my box arrived and I put the products in my body, that, for me, I felt differences the first week. But by the end of that first month, I was a different woman. The digestive disharmony had, gone away. I had energy all day long, so complete sustained energy. I was actually waking up, getting, almost less sleep, but feeling completely energized. And in the gym and in every other area of my life, I just felt like I finally looked like I deserved to look. And I have never, ever, ever looked back. On top of that, obviously, you guys might have heard, I'm just going to mute everyone. Sorry. On top of that, I'm a woman, and I got really excited by the opportunity side of this. I thought this makes complete sense, the network marketing side of Isagenix. I thought, I'm already sharing this with, sharing restaurants I love. I'm sharing my hairdresser with people I love. Why would I not share phenomenal health products with people I love? So I started to do that very organically, very authentically, absolutely hit the ground running though. I saw a need and a want for this in our market. And, in, I'll say 12 short months, I was able to replace myself and my husband's corporate income and really retire both of us from a full-time professional corporate lives into becoming full-time professional network marketers. And as I said, that was in 12 months, but 3.5 years we've done this, and my husband and I, Morgan, get to live, our life that we couldn't even imagine possible, and wake up when we want. We're not controlled by bosses. And our job is to help people get healthy and help people get paid. So I love what I do. I'm so excited and honored to be able to host this today, but we're here to hear from Kathy. So I'm going to ask her a couple of questions. She's literally the best person in the entire world to do that too, because as I said, she is co-founder. Before Isagenix, she was actually a dental hygienist and, had spent years and years and years cleaning people's teeth, got sick of that, and really was introduced to network marketing from her incredible husband, Jim, and rose to the top of 3 network marketing companies. She was the #1 income earner in one of those. And so she knows her stuff, not just from a co-founder perspective, but absolutely from if you came into this company and you're going to do something with it. So what I love most about Kathy, though, is that, her favorite job is as a mum and as a wife and as a grandma to her beautiful dog, Harley. I will throw that in there. So Kathy, no, I'll just unmute you. Welcome, Kathy, to the call.
Well, thank you, and welcome everyone. It's great to see all your beautiful faces. I'm excited to be here. Australia, New Zealand's in the house, and I see some people in I see Mary. She was at the office today. That was really fun to see her. And so I'm excited to talk to you about our amazing company, Isagenix.
Thank you so much, Kathy. So just so everyone gets a better understanding, I wanted to keep the bio short because the first question I really wanted to ask you personally was, can you just share with everyone a little about your background and why yourself, Jim, and the master formulator, John Anderson, started this company?
Well, you know, I had been in network marketing for about 10 years and Jim for quite a long time, like 20 years. And we fell in love with the profession. We fell in love with the idea of helping people get healthy and to create their own business. But we had been let down by a lot of companies. And so we were so tired of being let down. We wanted to do it ourselves and do it right and be held up as the ambassador to this profession. Some company that this company did it right. It's all about the people. So we started in 2002, oh my gosh, time goes, 14 years with a dream and a hope and a prayer. We started with amazing products and it just took off. I mean, if there's a need and you know how to fill it, you have a winner and you have the right intentions, the right management team, the right leadership in the field. The magic can happen. So we've had incredible success. Since 2012, we've been in the momentum stage of Isagenix. We grew 40% from 2012 to 2015. And these are our numbers, which are really staggering. 2012, we did 355 million. 2013, 448 million. 2014, 725 million. 2015, 892 million, and we're up about 5% this year. US is up about 10%. Australia is really starting to take hold again and getting some exciting momentum again. I'm so excited about it. And this year is really a year for us building our infrastructure, helping upgrade our website, upgrade our mobile app, upgrade everything to take us to a multi-billion-dollar company. So we're just, really excited about our future, excited about all the new people, and really the numbers are just about lives that we change. And that's what gets me up in the morning is impacting people's lives and really seeing what our products and business do for so many families around the world. And it just, you become unstoppable when you love what you do.
I love that, Kathy. And just so all the guests on here understand that, because I remember, I have to be hand on my heart, I remember when I first started, and my husband was a real skeptic, and he was the stats, facts, figures, he wanted to know the numbers kind of guy, and I just was the emotional, like, yeah, products. But what I learned was the numbers in a company like Isagenix are so important, all those numbers that Kathy just said, because it is referral based. So if our products didn't work, if people weren't getting physical and emotional, results, those numbers wouldn't be possible. So just to speak to that, Kathy, our company is renowned for its great products. And, we have 4 core areas, obviously: weight management or weight loss, energy and performance, healthy aging, and wealth creation. All of them are my favorite. Can you talk a little about the products?
Yeah, I would love to. Our products are truly the foundation of our opportunity. And people come into Isagenix to try the products, whatever category they're interested in, and they get the results just like you did, Anna. I mean, they get results quickly. They start feeling good within a week. They go, what is this? And people notice it, and they just naturally want to share it. So, our weight loss system is the #1 weight loss program out there. It's scientifically tested. It shows that it helps people lose the bad fat, the visceral fat. In fact, 47% more than the heart healthy diet. It also shows that it helps build muscle, which is the key to weight maintenance. So people many times come in to do the cleanse, and then what they do is they graduate to our other products, our energy products, our performance products, our healthy aging products. And, it's just, we have something for everyone. But our shake is our #1 seller. And I mean, I love our shake. It's like, it's food, and, you know, we all need to eat. And it's a quick, fast meal with great protein that just feeds your muscle, feeds your brain. It's amazing. It has enzymes in it. We have no artificial coloring, sweeteners, sucralose, or anything like that. It's really, really close to nature. And then, of course, our Ionics is for stress. You know, we have our cleanse, which is really one of our hero products, and it really helps take the impurities out of the body. I mean, you know, Anna, it's like sometimes you just can't wait to do the cleanse because you just need to. So we have so many different things. We have healthy snacking. We have great bars, meal replacement bars that are delicious, fiber snacks that are phenomenal. And then we have our performance products that are incredible. And then our new plant-based products that is very, very popular. I know we've launched some in Australia and New Zealand, and we'll be launching more. So we have so many things for people. We have skincare products, product B, which is called Isogenesis, which really is a telomere support product. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. We have over 70 products. I don't know exactly how many you have in Australia and New Zealand, but I think you have nearly close to 30, and I know we're bringing in a whole bunch more this next year. So, you know, it's exciting, and people just naturally want to share it. All the products come with 100% money back guarantee, and you become a walking, talking billboard. People want what you have. They see it. They go, what are you on? Why does your skin look so good? You know, and that's because you're putting the right things in.
It's true. I always say when people go, you said, I don't know how many products you've got. We've got enough. We have enough to have remarkable and phenomenal results in our body. So what I really love, I suppose, so again, guests understand what Isagenix is, because we're talking about products and we're talking about this incredible opportunity. Really, all you have to understand is that you come in on a system, and Isagenix and Jim and Kathy and John Anderson recognize that we are not just a one-part body. We are a system, and that's what they've created. They've created a system of products that, you know, you come in on the company with, you put them in your body, you have phenomenal results, you really do. I always love to say guaranteed satisfaction. And as Kathy said, and this is kind of what I want to get into. So once you start to have those phenomenal results and you feel well, you feel incredible, you have that energy, and you start, I remember my mum called me and was like, sweetheart, I feel, you know, this might be a weird thing, but I'm happier. And I was like, no, Mum, you know, that's what happens when you're balanced. So speaking around that, you know, how do people learn, I suppose, how to take the products? Because you have some incredible systems and tools available as well. And then how I suppose, how does that lead into building a business with Isagenix? Because that is just as important as the products.
It sure is. Well, first of all, you know, you get a coach when you enroll with someone. They coach and they mentor you through the products. You get a great program guide, but we have websites too, that ISA Product AU, that directs you on how to take the products. We have so many different things for you to really help coach you through those products. And then once you've done the cleanse, a lot of people graduate to one of our other products. So then what happens is, you know, you start naturally wanting to share it. And what we teach people how to do is how to get your products paid for, which is so important, because who wouldn't want to eat for free? You know, who wouldn't want to take the best supplements in the world? And like your mom said, you know, it's that feel good in your brain. Because we don't get the right amino acids in our brain, but with the shake, you get them. So you feel good, you're happier. Everybody notices that. So you naturally want to share it. So then we show people how to get their products paid for. So what happens, and as you know, really network marketing is simply about building a network of people that buy and consume the best products in the world. So you refer a few people, they refer a few people, then all of a sudden you have a big group buying and consuming these amazing products, and you build this asset, and it's your network. You know, and it just keeps giving and giving, and people keep, you know, referring people, and it gets bigger and bigger. And the amazing thing about our compensation plan, it pays unlimited depth. And so, you know, once people see the results, I mean, we have the best before and after pictures of any company. You just go take a before and after people, and people go, what are you on? You know, and it's just food. So it's just really a simple business of sharing something that you're passionate about and helping other people. It's really not that hard.
I love that. And it's true. I remember when I started, I had never heard of network marketing, so I suppose that was a blessing in disguise. But it just made sense to me. I thought, why does the whole world not operate like this? Because we're constantly, getting our hair done and recommending hairdressers. We're constantly going to great restaurants and recommending them, but you don't then get the commission, or you don't get paid to send people to places that you love. But with this, and especially Isogenics, this is what I think you guys sets Isogenics so apart, and Kathy can speak to this as well if she likes. But at the end of the day, right now in Australia and globally where Isogenics is, we have a health crisis, and the want and the need in the market. We're spending billions on, weight loss products. We're spending billions on gym memberships. We're trying our best intentions to look and feel great. You guys are eating clean. You're probably at the gym yourself. But in your heart of hearts, there's something amiss in your body. And to me, that's really where the perfect storm is in Isogenics, because it's going to give you those nutrients, give you that system for your body. This is the business. You're going to feel great. You're going to look great. And then you share that and you get paid. So speaking of that, Kathy, and you spoke a little to the compensation plan just then. You touched on it when you said, we are paid unlimited depth. And I know that excites my husband. It excites me, but he's the stats, facts, figures guy. So how does the Isogenics compensation plan work? And what is so unique about the way Isogenics pays its people?
Well, that's a really good question. You build two teams of people. You build two teams, and it's very, very simple. With my first company, I built 10 teams. That was hard. The second one, 9 teams. So 2 teams is much easier, and people start enrolling. You refer 2 people, and they refer 2 people, and then you start referring more people. But what's so beautiful, like I talked about, what this is about building a network of people that buy and consume the products. But sometimes that takes time for people to buy the products, reorder the products, and all that to happen. So what we've done is totally brilliant. We've created promotional monies, and we pay daily. We pay weekly, we pay monthly, and we pay yearly. So it's phenomenal, all the pay that we have with Isogenics. So you're building this network, and it's first maybe you have 10 people, and then you have 15, but then it keeps growing. We start paying you every time you enroll a person with one of our product packages. They purchase product, you get paid a commission. And if you enroll 2 in the week, we double the bonus. It's incredible. And then we step you up through the ranks. You go consultant, you get $50. You go manager, we give you $250. You go director, we give you $750. Every time you personally break a consultant, you get $100. I mean, it just keeps going. The 5-cycle bonus, another $500. So you're getting this money, this fast money, but this other thing's building as you go. And then all of a sudden you have this great team built. And it gets exciting, and it's a business, so you have to treat it like a business, but it's so much fun. And I mean, I know you love sharing Isogenics. I mean, it's not work. I mean, going to the corporate world is work. This is not work, sharing Isogenics.
It's really not. To speak to that quickly, I was just looking through the attendees. Morgan and I have some beautiful personally enrolled on here, but we've just enrolled, they're already smiling, a couple, Corrido and Fernando, for people that are like, but how is this a business? And they were, interested. They just really wanted their health back. So they started on the pool. We shared with them. Corrido got phenomenal results. Her partner, Fernando, was like, give me some of that. So then she started him, and she got paid on that. That's incredible. Then the sister was like, I want what you're both having. So she started on that. And, I know Corrido in her first 2 months was earning a couple of $100, which has blown her mind just for getting healthy and then helping her family and friends get healthy. So that's I always say that the compensation plan is so organic in that you get results, you share it, you get paid on that. And obviously the more that you want to do this, the bigger you can play, in a sense, in that treat it like a business, you'll get paid like a business. So Kathy, something that really probably comes up truthfully a lot in Australia, and I have no doubt around the world, Isogenics has been around for 14 years. In Australia, I believe it's 7 or 8. And I know in my conversations, people say, has the horse bolted? Or, yeah, but I've heard about it for a couple of years now. Is it too late? Has all the momentum happened? And I know I can say as an, associate, no, the time is now. I find that the excitement's now. We're just getting started. But can you, as a co-founder, speak to the timing and positioning for Isogenics in Australia right now?
Well, it is a perfect time because leaders like you have paved the way. You paved the way to show other people how to do it. And just remember, 82% of people that come in are consumers. They consume the products. So the business builders are just starting to come in, and it takes a while for people to get it. So, the opportunity is huge. I mean, when I was in Sydney last time, Jim and I both, went our separate ways, and we said, we're going to ask 20 people if they've ever heard of Isogenics. Not one person had ever heard of Isogenics. Now, when we went to the Gold Coast, there were several people that had heard of it. They even knew who Jackson Parr was. But I mean, it's virtually in a lot of, communities, nobody even knows who it is. And you never know who that superstar is. It could be the mom next door. It could be the mechanic or the massage therapist that just gets excited. We only have 562,000 active customers worldwide. That's nothing. I mean, there's 7 million people in Arizona. There's 22 million people in Australia and 4 million in New Zealand. I mean, it's very, very small. So, eventually it becomes a household word, but there's still a huge opportunity. You can build in all the countries that were open. We'll be opening up Europe next year, which is very exciting. So there's so much possibility, but I say it's the best time to get involved because we have the training, we have the systems, we have the tools. When we started 14 years ago, I've just got to tell you, it was hard because we didn't have all those things. Now we have the promotional money, the incentives, the new products, the excitement, and people come in and they just go for it and they just build this community. It doesn't take up that many people to create a great, great income. So I really feel it's the best time ever to get involved with Isogenics. As we go up that ladder, you want to just grab a hold. It's like finding real estate. I mean, we have a home in Lake Tahoe, and I've been going there for, almost 50 years. And was a little girl, my dad used to drive me up there, and a house on the water was $75,000 right on the lake. Now they sell for 10 million, 20 million. It's like finding real estate 40 years ago. What did it cost to buy real estate in Australia 40 years ago? So this is like the same thing. We're ranked number 22 globally in the direct selling arena. And the other companies that have been around that are in the top 20 have been around for 40, 50 years. So you can imagine what this next ride is going to be like in the next 48 months. We haven't even scratched the surface. Like I said, we're gearing up for a huge 2017 to just blow it out with new website, new mobile apps, all these things, new social media. We've been interviewing people that are going to blow it out for us on social media so you can have more leads, so you can have more contacts. So, I mean, we're just getting started, So I've never been so excited about the future of Isogenics.
And I am too. And guests on the call, she really means that. Kathy is one of the most authentic, real, and I mean, really real people that you've ever met. I mean, it's a Friday night for her, and you have to understand this. This is a multi-billion-dollar company, Isogenics. At the end of the day, it is. And it's achieved that through products that work at the end of the day. You don't have to believe me. Jim Coover says, don't believe me, let your body, trust your body. And here she is as a co-founder of a multi-billion-dollar company getting on a Zoom call for, little old us. So just recognize that. And recognize, I had a conversation with our beautiful new GM, Mac Larson, the other day for Australia, and we were talking about just network marketing in general and the positioning of Isogenics and how excited we were. And he said something that really stuck with me, and he said, you know what, Anna, all roads at the end of the day lead back to Isogenics, be it your health or be it your wealth. It is just the company that is going to become the household name. And, if you say no today, in a couple of weeks or days or months, someone's going to say it again, and it's going to lead you back home to Isogenics. So, Kathy, if you could leave anything with our beautiful guests, and attendees, what would you want to pass on to them?
Well, I say you're probably thinking, can I do well, number one, you're thinking, do the products work? Well, number one, our products come with 100% money back guarantee. You have to eat. and it's the quickest, nutritious food you can put in your body. You have nothing to lose but better health, feeling great. And then you're thinking, can I do this? Maybe you're thinking, maybe, should I dream again? I mean, it took a lot of courage for me to step into network marketing, to leave my profession. If I hadn't had the courage to do that, there would not be thousands and thousands of lives impacted. So it's having courage, it's seeing the vision, it's seeing the dream, creating a better dream and a life for your family. And you might not really see that opportunity yet, but once you put the products in your body, you start feeling better and you see the opportunity. So, are you going to be doing the same thing over and over and over for the next 5 years and not really being happy? I say to a lot of people are comfortably miserable. And if you're tired of being comfortably miserable, it's time to make some change. And the only one that's going to make the change is you. So, it's time to just step out. You have nothing to lose. Just go for it. See if Isagenix is for you. You get into it. It's a great community, a great culture. It's so exciting, to be a part of this company. And, I will do it to the day I die. I love it. I do it on a Friday night. I do it on Sunday night. It's my favorite thing to do because I love impacting people's lives.
She really does. Well, Kathy, thank you so much from
Okay.
all of us for jumping on the call and sharing the vision and the excitement and the possibility for every single person on here. We're so grateful for you. And we will see you soon. I'll see you in Lake.
Okay. All right. Well, you have a great football day.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Love you guys.
And for everyone else on the call, I just wanted to say, whoever has invited you on here, as Kathy said, you don't have anything to lose. We always say a couple of kilos, but give it a go. I just think, I remember when I started, my husband was he was an a-hole skeptic. And I always say, lucky I never listened and lucky I just gave it a go. And it was risk-free to me because I thought, you know what, if it doesn't work, I send it back, I get all my money back, and he gets an I told you so. So I just gently encourage you, if you've been thinking about it, if you've done a favor for a friend to get on here, but something sort of ignited your spark or interest a little bit, just follow that spark or, follow that curiosity and see where it leads you. Because I know if I hadn't have said yes to Isagenix 3.5 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting in our dream home. I wouldn't be able to travel like I do, and I wouldn't have been able to impact the thousands of people I have. So it could just be a beautiful product experience for you. It could be a life-changing product experience for you, or it could be, infinite more, but it's completely, your choice. That's the coolest thing. You get to choose. And I just hope that if you do choose, that, I get to see you around the team pages and things soon. So thank you. Go Bulldogs. It's AFL Grand Final Day, so you're all remarkable for getting on here. And like I said, hopefully see you in the team pages soon. See ya.